are watching Haligonia Sports on haligonia.ca.
Yeah, for sure. We feel we played some very good volleyball the last couple of weeks, winning 2 of our last 3, and obviously winning a 5-setter against Cape Breton at home on Saturday was a real confidence boost for our team. So we know it's going to be tough, but we feel we got a good team and we can do some damage this weekend.
So let's talk about some of these players that have really kind of stepped up. Obviously, watching the game this past weekend, I thought your fifth-year senior Maggie Morrison really played some pivotal volleyball in stretches there for you.
Yeah, for sure. Maggie, it's her 5th year, and she knows it's her last shot at an AUS Championship, and she's really played well the last couple matches for us. Have been a presence at the net blocking, and has really had some good numbers attacking, getting some chemistry with both setters, Hillary Sears and Jill Johnsrud, and we're going to need her to be big. She has that veteran leadership and experience, and we're going to look to her and count on her for continued good performances this weekend. After
talking to you after the game this past weekend, you seem like you really are going to miss Jillian Johnsrud as a senior on your team. Of course, she's moving on. It seems like you thought really highly of Jill.
Yeah, Jill brings a tremendous amount of leadership and work ethic to the team, and she's been very positive about accepting whatever role both her and Hillary have shared the setting duties, and both done a good job this year. And leadership is very important for any successful team, and being such a young team full of first years and second years, we're going to miss both Jill and Maggie from that end as far as leadership.
Obviously, the addition of Louise Faca has been huge for you guys. Talk about the play of Louise Faca.
Well, Louise, transferred to us from Bowling Green in the NCAA, and was eligible to play after Christmas. And she's just a really well-rounded player. She attacks the ball well. She's one of the leading attackers as far as efficiency in AUS since she's returned. She also serves the ball well. She blocks the ball well. And she's a solid passer for us. So Louise has been very good for us in the second half. And again, we're going to need her to play well this weekend. And I'm sure she's very competitive, and she has an extreme desire to win. So I think she's going to have a great weekend for us.
Lalani, man, she is hitting it hard today.
One player who played really well for you this past weekend against Cape Breton and really seems to be getting confident is the left-hander, Reza Lalani.
Yeah, Reza had a great first year for us. She had an excellent first half, and then the last couple weeks, she's really emerged again as a kind of solid left side player for us, getting some timely kills. She plays with a great deal of energy and fire, and she has a lot of shots. She's crafty, and we're going to, again, hope that we can get some great production out of her this weekend.
This past weekend, you went with Courtney Giesbrecht. Is that how you say her last name? I never get it right.
Giesbrecht, yeah.
Giesbrecht, yeah. You used Courtney as your libero. Will that be the plan for this weekend, Courtney at that libero spot?
Well, we feel we have 2 very good liberos with us playing right now, Lauren Smith and Courtney Giesbrecht. Courtney's coming off an ACL injury last year, and she's had a great month and continually got better and better every week. And she's really played well on defense and service receive, but we're not sure exactly which way we're going to go right now, but we're confident in both players, whoever plays.
Talk about your rotation plan going into each match. It seems like you, kind of like a basketball coach, you've run a lot of players out there and a lot of rotation. Talk about what is your basic plan in terms of getting girls in and out during a match?
Well, one of the things is one of our strengths, I think, for our team, as much as anybody in the AUS, is we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of good young players that can come in and contribute. And there's times when they might be coming in to provide a block or to be a serving specialist or defensive specialist. So we're going to utilize those in situations that's going to help us maybe win a rally or win a key point. The other thing is sometimes there's been stretches where we've been a little inconsistent and teams have gone on a run, and sometimes we'll use a sub to maybe give us a jolt of energy maybe a little break in the momentum, and that's always part of a strategy of a coach. So I have the luxury of some very good players that can go in, and we won't miss a beat with them in there. So sometimes we'll go that route.
One of the storylines for you guys, obviously a young developing team, and you've struggled at times to close out teams in 5-set matches. What's that like for you on the bench over there or on the sideline, trying to watch your young team and they just can't seem to close out another team?
Well, obviously you're aware that you're a young team and you have to be patient, and there's going to be some growing pains. But the big thing for us is we felt we played very well and been very competitive with every team in the league. Mm-hmm. If you look at St. Yvette's, who's first, we went 5 sets with them, and being there in the 5th set is where we want to be. And obviously, it's been disappointing to not close out some matches. There's been 2 or 3 where we've lost tight in the 5th set, but we learn from that. I mean, it's not magic in volleyball. You have to learn from your mistakes and grow as a team. And I think that 5th set against Cape Breton was really big for our girls to give us the confidence that we can win. And we've also, got some breaks, and on the other side maybe not got the breaks. So being in those 5-set matches is going to serve us well for this weekend. We've been in 6 this year in our league, and I think that's probably more than most. And we feel that very confident that we're prepared in the 5th set and are going to be ready to go the distance if it needs to be. And I expect there'll be some 5-setters this weekend.
At one point, it was thought that the conference was wide open, and then a couple teams kind of pulled away there late. But do you still feel like it's a wide open tournament going in?
Well, I think so. I think St. Yvette's has been the most consistent team in the new year. But there's no question if you look at the number of wins that they've had in 5 sets, and the teams that have beat each other, the league's very competitive, very close, and I think it's very wide open, especially in a situation where it's one game and you move on, one game lose and you're out. You have to play well for that hour and a half or 2 hours, or I think you'll be done for the season. So it's definitely wide open, and in one match format, anything can happen. So we're looking forward to playing well for 3 days in a row and winning the championship.
Who do you open up with?
We play Acadia Friday night at 6 p.m.
What's the focus going in against Acadia?
Well, Acadia's played really well the second half.
Match point. This time it's Maggie. And there you go! The seniors, Johnsrud and Maggie Morrison, combining for the final point.